Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships and I'm your host Az. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everything's going great. And yes, today we're talking about how to study in Norway for free. But first, a huge disclaimer though. This is not some sort of shortcut for guaranteed free education in Norway. No one can guarantee you that. Today we'll see some tips and opportunities that if used right can make your education in Norway very affordable and if you're lucky, even free. So let's get to it. Even though it's a small country, Norway seems to be a popular destination for international students. Which is no wonder when you consider it has a number of globally recognized universities, high living standards, unique Scandinavian culture, and an abundance of affordable study options. And this was even more so until 2022, because back then, the Norwegian government offered free higher education to all international students. Since 2022 though, unfortunately non-EU and EEA students are required to pay the tuition fees. Although studying in Norway can still be free because universities and other organizations offer generous scholarships for skilled students. So yes, it is possible to study in Norway for free. But of course, chances of receiving tuition-free education depends on several factors like the type of the university, degree, program, and your country of origin. So it's extremely important to do your homework and find out what tuition-free options are available for your specific situation. So how much is the annual academic cost in Norway? Well, it depends on many factors like the type of the university, degree, program, accommodation options, and more. Most universities in Norway are state-owned or public, meaning the tuition fees are comparatively affordable. For example, the University of Oslo, which is one of the most prominent universities in Norway, charges students coming from countries outside EU and EEA and Switzerland annual tuition fees of 190,000 Norwegian krona, which is around 18,000 US dollars, to 276,000 Norwegian krona, which is around $26,000. Meanwhile, the University of Bergen, a similarly prestigious university in Norway, requires international students from outside the EU and EEA to pay annual tuition fees of around 190,000 to 260,000 Norwegian krona. So, how do we study in Norway for free? Well, first step of course is to be admitted to a university in Norway. So, you need to read the program requirements and prepare your documents very carefully, because even a single mistake can stop your dreams of studying in Norway. So it is best to organize your application, start early, and have a checklist for the documents you need. These documents can differ based on the university or program you wish to apply to. However, general requirements include a diploma of the latest completed degree, an academic transcript, proficiency in the language of instruction, and so on. Additionally, submitting supplementary documents may help your application stand out among others. So it's best to consider submitting miscellaneous documents like a letter of intent, a CV, portfolio, and more. Step 2. Research for and apply for scholarships in your university. Scholarships are one of the best ways to obtain the chance to study for free in any country. Although again, students from non-EU EEA countries or outside Switzerland have to pay tuition fees, there are many scholarship options that will take care of the tuition fees for you. One of the most advantageous scholarships is the BI Presidential Scholarship. It includes a 100% tuition waiver and a stipend covering about 70% of living expenses for international Masters of Science students and BI Norwegian Business School. Step 3. Apply for admission to affordable universities. Besides trying for scholarships, applying to affordable Norwegian universities is another cost-effective option. Private universities charge high amounts for tuition fees, while public universities have lower tuition fees. For example, the Norwegian University of Science and Technology charges an annual tuition fee for bachelor's and master's programs, which start at 128,000 Norwegian krona for humanities, social sciences, and economy programs, and 150,000 Norwegian krona for science, technology, and teacher studies. Another example is the Oslo Metropolitan University, which requires 185,000 Norwegian krona to 373 Norwegian krona per year for tuition fees. Now, I can hear you saying, well, these are great tips but what opportunities do we have to study in Norway for free? Now, for bachelor students, there are some options, but it must be noted that the majority of these options are partial scholarships, so the rest you might have to finance in some other ways, such as part-time jobs in Norway. Some scholarship programs for international students enrolled in bachelor studies in Norway include the Norwegian Business School Bachelor's International Scholarship, which covers 50% of the total tuition fees for students enrolled in bachelor's programs in business administration, data science for business, and digital business. Tuition-free options for master's studies in Norway. Some of the common scholarships for master's students in Norway include the Erasmus Mundus scholarships. These scholarships are offered to a wide variety of programs and institutions across Europe, including Norway. The requirements, application process, and the benefits also vary per program. So it's best to visit the Erasmus website for the most accurate information or inquire with your target university if they are a participant. As for students from non-EU EEA countries or outside Switzerland, there are specific scholarship programs, including the Education for Sustainable Energy Development (ESEAD) scholarship program. That particular scholarship offers up to $10,000 per year for students from developing countries in the sustainable energy development field. Tuition-free options for PhD studies in Norway. Now, an example of a scholarship offered to PhD students is the NORAM scholarship. It provides United States students at the graduate level with an amount starting from 10,000 to 40,000 Norwegian krone per academic year. Another scholarship is from the Norwegian Business School, which offers no tuition full-time PhD programs with several funding options. And that's it. I hope this video was informative for you. If it was, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Also, join our live streams on Fridays, where we go into more scholarship opportunities and you can ask any questions that you might have. As always, for more comprehensive guides on studying abroad as well as scholarship opportunities, visit our website at globalscholarships.com. See you in the next one.